Welcome everybody to our post-game press conference after our 78-77 loss against Old Dominion. We'll go ahead and start with player availability. Up first, we have Jalil Beaubrun and Alonzo Dodd. We ask that if you do have a question, you please raise your hand, state your name and affiliation, but we'll go ahead and fire away with questions.
David Rogers, High Country Sports. 16-4 opening was a pretty commendable beginning. What happened after that? What are your thoughts about?
It felt like we went away from what got us that lead. I don't know whether it was a zone, but yeah, it was just we had them down. Tried to put our foot down. I don't know.
Parker Eglund, the Appalachian, kind of the opposite of that question towards the end. The game was separated by no more than 4 points for basically 18 minutes of the second half. What could have been done differently to maybe flip the score the other way?
We just got to get it done on defense. We gave up too many points late, and then offensive rebounds, we gave up too many of them. So just narrowing them down could have helped us win this game, but move on to the next.
Guys, for the both of you, it's been a while since you guys gave up 75 or more points, but I mean, just kind of giving a game, or what kind of happened out there, just on defense? What were they doing well?
They were getting good shots, and probably because they were making shots, we got stretched out some. But I mean, we're much better than that defensively, and we just got to get back to what we've been doing these past couple months, really.
Hey guys, Zach Kellogg, App State Athletics. Kind of moving away from the game, students came out in full force today, really kind of brought that energy. What do you guys got to say as students coming out, swinging the towels and kind of being able to get that energy going for you guys and having them miss a few free throws?
Yeah, I mean, we always appreciate the students, the fans, whoever comes out. Today it was real loud, so I believe that helped us a lot, just giving us energy. It always does. So when they come, we know it's going to be a good game for us. Sorry we couldn't get the win, but it was a good crowd.
I mean, yeah, it was a good crowd. Just hopefully we just keep that for the rest of the season.
Ella Snap, Appalachian Weekly News. What did you guys take from this game? Obviously, the rest of the season, it's still going to be hard. What are you going to take from today and keep with you for the rest of the season?
It's a long season. So, I mean, day by day, we just got to continue to get better defensively, offensively. Just the little things we just got to keep working on. We can't go away from. Like you said, we got stretched out a little bit, so we got to rely on our defense at the end of the games and know our offense is going to come.
Like he said, we lost this game. We gave up a lot of points, but we were still in it. So, I mean, it still shows room for improvement. And 77 points is a lot, and we will win a lot of games, scoring 77. And we just pick up our defense to where it has been.
J.D. Rogers, Appalachian Weekly News. Alonzo, 35 minutes for you on the floor tonight. I believe that's a season high for you. Despite the loss, how did it feel to be on the floor that much?
I mean, felt good with my coach's confidence in me, but I can't really say nothing other than that. I mean, my coach, teammates believe in me, so it's just a good feeling for that.
All right, up next we have head coach Dustin Kerns after our 78-77 loss against Old Dominion. We'll let him start with an opening statement, and then we'll move into questions.
Yeah, credit Old Dominion. I thought they came in here and played really well, and I thought they earned the win. Thought that we really had a tough time stopping them, and I think it's been till early November since we've given up 78 points, and we've been defending at elite level. But credit Old Dominion, tonight for their offensive plan, and so just had a tough time stopping them.
Go ahead and move into questions.
David Rogers, High Country Sports. 16-4 opening, pretty commendable. What are your thoughts about what happened after that?
Yeah, I thought we were in really good shape until the end of the first half, and they made a couple back-to-back threes there and one at the buzzer, and then they started the second half. And so, I think we were up 11 there at maybe the under 4 meet in the first half, but they got a couple shots down, and they average 5 made threes in a game, which is lowest in the league. So certainly we had to adjust some closeouts after they started making them. Which kind of stretched our team defense out a little bit, but credit them, they made them tonight. They made 9, which is well above their average.
It looks like you won the battle in the paint, but it did look at times like they were perhaps double teaming CJ and fighting.
Yeah, they played a lot of zone. They played one possession of zone in game 1. They played a lot of zone tonight. After we got up, they went zone. And there were times we handled it really well. Then they started going zone to man to switching, and I think we scored. I mean, I think that 77 points enough to win, right? I just think that we had a tough time getting a rhythm defensively. Tried to speed them up, but when they needed a big shot, they made it.
Parker Eglin with the Appalachian coach. A couple weeks ago when App State played at Old Dominion, they allowed 43 points. What could you say went differently to that much of a scoring margin between the two games?
Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and really watch it, right? But I just felt like that they got to the line a little bit more than they did in game 1. They got more rebounds than they did in game 1, and they scored 8 points off of that, so there's 8 right there. And then I think they made 2 threes in game 1, so that's 21 right there. And so, we've had the 9th best defense in the country. But once again, credit Old Dominion. They came in here with a good plan and got some shots down, and they got us. But we did not defend as a team and unit like we've been defending.
And in that final 18 minutes of the game was separated by no more than 4 points. What could you say could have happened any differently to flip the score?
Yeah, it's just basketball. That's the exciting part. Like, it's just there's a lot of things that can happen. I thought we had a couple good looks with Miles there at the end. Just didn't go down. We've seen him make those. Missed a couple free throws. We've seen him make those, right? And so just we didn't, we had our chances. But we got the ball inside there with Jalil there at the end. And so, I thought we got some good looks. We just didn't get them down.
J.D. Rogers, Appalachian Weekly News. Despite those misses at the end from the free throw line, y'all went 13 from 17 from the line, which is a big improvement from your y'all struggle so far at the line. Is that something that you've been focusing on recently?
Yeah, I don't. A lot of people talk about our free throw shooting like it's. We've got one or two players that kind of bring the team percentage down, but like there's been games like today where we've shot the free throws really well. We had some guys struggle early this season that have really just kind of brought our percentage down. But if you look at the last, little bit, we've shot free throws pretty well.
And as mentioned earlier, there was a really energetic first half for y'all. Came out on fire. In the future, how do you plan on keeping that throughout the game?
Yeah, I mean, students were great tonight. Come back out Saturday. Fans. It's just Sunbelt basketball. I mean, I think that it's a really competitive league. It's really competitive. When you're halfway through and the top team's got 2 losses. Last year we had 2 losses the whole time, right? Now they could obviously do that, but there's a lot of teams. We just last week we had the 14th place team beat the team that was arguably in first. I just think it's Sunbelt play. You got to bring it every night, and Old Dominion brought it tonight, and I don't want to act like we didn't play well. We led for 27 minutes. We did a lot of really good things. Just simply put, they made some big shots at big moments, and we didn't maybe, defend, get those stops like we've been getting, and then we can get out in transition and offense like we needed to. But I mean, this was a good, hard-fought Sunbelt game that we led majority, but certainly the ball didn't bounce our way at the end. I do think they had something to do with it, though.
Coach, Zach Kellogg, Appalachian State Athletics. You kind of touched on it earlier, the environment tonight. The students came out. There was a lot of energy, forced a couple missed free throws on their side. What do you have to say to, App Nation?
Yeah,
what
we
they
appreciate it. I mean, I hope they had a good time. We've won, going into this game, we'd won 6 of 7. So, come back out. We've got 2 more home games before we hit the road again, but let's keep the energy going, and every game matters. Every game matters in this league, and it's we're kind of beating each other up.
Any other questions for Coach Kerns? All right, thanks, everybody.
Thanks. Go Mountaineers, take the stage.